Virgin Australia reopens Adelaide-Bali route. Thousands of Australians awoke today to the news that Virgin Australia will resume its Adelaide-Bali airline service. The development is excellent news for South Australian passengers who are relieved to see additional airline operators serving the route. Jetstar and Qantas have previously provided the direct service. Wednesday, September 21st, according to Virgin Australia, with tickets going on sale right away. On December 14th, the direct flight service will restart. The program will begin on December 14th and run every day through December 31st. The service will start operating 3 times a week in January 2023. Every week, the service will provide more than 2,500 seats. Incredible flight bargains are offered to travelers who can go at a moment's notice. Prior to September 25th, travelers may purchase flights for as little as $399 round trip. Adelaide is extremely important to Virgin Australia. It's our 6th largest port by scheduled flights, so we know this will be welcome news for South Australians and the perfect opportunity to get back to the skies with our great value fares and award-winning crew, said Alistair Hartley, Chief Strategy and Transformation Officer of Virgin Australia. According to South Australia's Tourism Minister, Zoe Bettison, the state government is working with Adelaide Airport and airlines to enhance capacity and give better links worldwide as we attempt to revive our once $8.1 billion tourist economy. Virgin Australia reports that compared to pre-pandemic travel numbers, demand for flights to Bali has soared by 190%. Brenton Cox, the managing director of Adelaide Airport, expressed his gratitude to the airline in a statement to news.com.au. He applauded their vote of confidence in the South Australian tourist industry. According to him, there is a great deal of unmet demand among South Australians who wish to travel abroad, some for the first time in 3 years. It's encouraging to see more global capacity being used to meet this need. Virgin Australia announced the launch of a new service from Gold Coast to Bali earlier this year. The flight, which would link 2 renowned surfing locations, is scheduled to take off in March 2023. Surfboards will be included as normal checked baggage in the ticket price, eliminating the need to pay extra to transport sporting goods. Surfboards that weigh less than 23 kilograms and are shorter than 3 meters are not subject to excess baggage charges and are included in your checked baggage limit when you book a choice or flex price with Virgin Australia, according to the airline's website. This was extremely warmly welcomed by surfers visiting Bali's top locations, Canggu and Uluwatu. Virgin Australia made a comeback to Agustin Ngurah International Airport in June of this year after a 2-year absence. Governor Wayne Coster and other airport staff members personally greeted the inaugural flight on the tarmac in Denpasar. Along with nationals of India and the UK, Australians continue to make up the majority of visitors from other countries visiting Bali. In recent days, more direct airline routes from Australia's largest cities have been confirmed. Baticair announced the reopening of the Perth-Bali non-stop service earlier this week. On Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, the service is available. Looking at the present trends, the most foreigners who arrived in the period of January to August 2022 were dominated by Australia with 277,034 passengers, followed by India with 71,613 passengers and the United Kingdom with 61,070 passengers, Bali Airport manager Handihar Yudhitiawan told reporters. Thus, Baticair's decision to launch its initial trip from Perth to Bali is not incorrect. Since the primary peak season is finished, Bali's tourist industry can now enjoy some downtime before the upcoming Christmas and New Year's celebrations. As thousands of Australian tourists come to the island of the gods to ring in the new year, the recently announced direct flights will undoubtedly aid Bali in reaching and maybe exceeding its tourism goals for 2022.